Welcome back everybody to another episode of Comics with Wes. I am your host Wes, and today we're going to be talking about alternate realities. Which ones are good, which ones are bad, which ones I've liked, what we can learn from them, and all that sort of thing. So get some food, get a drink, sit down, subscribe, and welcome to the ride. Alternate realities are a good way to show creative differences from the main continuity. You get a chance to explore characters you probably wouldn't have explored before and do a little bit of tweaking to who they are. One company that's done a really good job of this is DC Comics. DC Comics has a very branching alternate reality, different timeline universe that's even made its way to TV with CW's Infinite Crisis. From Superman that lands in Soviet Russia to what if Bruce Wayne had died instead of Thomas Wayne to what if Batman was a dickhead. DC does a really good job of making these universes but also flushing them out to be believable continued stories that fans and readers would like to dive into. But one of those universes that really resonates with fans is the Crime Syndicate universe. It's basically evil Justice League. Its members are made up of Ultraman, Owlman, Superwoman, Johnny Quick, and the Power Ring, which is basically an evil version of Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, and Green Lantern. This universe gives us a good chance to see these evil people at their best, or at their most powerful. I mean, it's done before with the Injustice, but with this one, I think it feels a little bit better to fans because they're separate from those main heroes. Injustice is what if Superman had flipped. This is what if Superman was always bad. Of course, they went up against the Justice League. It was a very fun clash to see ideologies that were similar to each other but on different ends of extreme. Exceptionally, Owlman versus Batman was a fantastic read-through, and seeing these characters that have similar ideas of what heroism is clash on, well, being the most smart of their group. And the Crime Syndicate is crazy. I mean, look at Ultraman. He's addicted to cocaine, but it's kryptonite. It's perfect. Not all alternate realities are executed that well. Actually, some of them are pretty poorly done. Well, they start off good and then they kind of sizzle out. The one I'm talking about is the Ultimate Universe within the Marvel series. Not everything that the Ultimate Universe did was bad. I mean, it gave us the inspiration behind the MCU Spider-Man, and then it also gave us Teenage Peter Parker. It gave us Captain America's really cool World War II outfit that later made it onto the movie, but it also made Captain America a closeted bigot. So, you know, it was kind of a 50-50 toss-up if you liked this book series or if you didn't like this book series. And I, for one, didn't really like this book series because of what they did to the Hulk. If you guys know me or if you don't know me, I'm a very big Hulk fan. I did my first video on the new Immortal Hulk series. Anything and everything that's Hulk, I will listen to, read to, watch, eat. If it's a cereal, I'll do it. And the Ultimates did a really good job of teetering on that edge of, is he a man or is he a monster? I mean, he was the first villain that the Ultimate Avengers really actually faced, and it was a good idea of him being kind of the thorn in their back that they're not sure if he should be a hero or not. And then they did that. Then they had Hulk screaming Hulk horny. Basically what that story is that on one of Hulk's various rampages, the whole reason why he was doing that rampage was because he needed to bust his nut, and that is just, woo! Great writing. Oh God, great writing. But it doesn't stop there. Then they do something where they're trying to antagonize the Hulk, trying to get the Hulk to fight them, or at least pay attention to them. Captain America is, so he's trying to get him out of the city, right? And he goes, hey man, how do I get the Hulk out of the city? Oh, I know how. Hey Hulk, you like dudes. That's right, Captain America does like little, hey Hulk, you might be gay joke, and that doesn't do too good for the Jolly Green Giant, and really doesn't do too good for Captain America's character either, thinking that a way to get under somebody's skin is to go, you're a sissy boy. And oh my God, what I'm about to tell you next, it just doesn't go well. You know Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, the brother and sister duo of the Avengers, the people that are supposed to be this close that they would kill somebody for the other one. Well, guess what? They're kissing. That's right, Marvel thought it would be a great idea to have some incest on your pages, and nothing like some superhero incest. Christ, I literally can't even make this stuff up. Somebody wrote this on a page and then somebody drew it and they went, we'll sell this out to people. They'll like seeing Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch kiss. You know, when I read superhero comic books, I think Man, I really want some incest. That's what I want. Give me some Game of Thrones action. Now, so that's the bad half. But the good half is some of the stories that they gave us. They made Thor a really cool character that has more Viking influence to him than ever before. They did a really good job with Teenage Spider-Man. They gave us Miles Morales. They also did a really cool Wolverine vs. Hulk book where Hulk's kind of a pimp. And it's super cool. But those little good parts are mainly overshadowed by the really bad parts, and at some point it all just kind of fizzled out, and the alternate universe was ended around 2015 or so. It's back there, but what? Why are you... Shit! Basically, at the end of this, I would like to just talk about how alternate universes are creative outlets, or rather are good areas in which we can find new stories. If you ever see a what if or a different world story, I would suggest to pick it up. What's the harm to seeing a Punisher Spider-Man? You know what I mean? It's just good storytelling that deserves more attention and has a good little spin on it that people find new characters that they like and that they love. At the end of this video, I would like to just say a quick thank you. I recently pushed past the 70 subscriber mark, and although that's not a big thing, that is a big thing to me. YouTube has been something that I found as a new hobby, and it's been really fun to do, and I really enjoy just sitting here and blabbering about comics while you all just sit there and listen. So thank you to every subscriber I have and every view I've gotten. It's all been a lot of fun. I have a lot more planned to come. I have a really fun Valentine's Day video I'm making. This one was really fun to make, even though it wasn't as coherent. So thanks you guys, and I hope you subscribe and click on to watch the next video. What? Oh, gee.